Hello and welcome to my garage. So today I'm going to show you the process of packing some eBay orders. I have 3 orders that are going out this weekend. I really want you guys to see what the process is from me picking the orders to how I pack them, and then the whole label making process. So over here is where I have all of my supplies. I have bubble wrap, air pillows, boxes, and this box right here has all my paper in it. So this is just how I do it. Everybody does packing differently. There are a million different ways you can package. I pride myself in delivering these items safely. That's my #1 comment, that I have good packaging. So it's really, really important for you to be able to package your items so that they arrive safely. Do not depend on the post office or FedEx or UPS or whoever it is to deliver your stuff safely. You have to take that into your own hands. I don't even use fragile labels or anything, because in my experience, the fragile packages are the ones that arrive the worst. It's like a goal of theirs to like destroy the packages that have fragile on them. So I just really make sure that on my end, everything is secure, packaged very, very well, and I will try to give you as many tips as I can on how I do that. So enough talking, let's go ahead and get started with packaging, and I will share my tips as I go along. Okay, so these are the 3 items that are going out. I have this little Japanese herb pot. I have this Copenhagen little vase. This is a prime example of an item that is really badly damaged. It has this giant crack in it, but I accepted best offer and I paid $3 for it. I accepted best offer of $25. They have no problem because it's on the back, you can flip it over, and it sold. And then this is a West Germany inspired white drip glaze vase. It's not marked. I've had this for a while. I accepted best offer. I didn't really make that much on it, but I still made profit just to get things moving. But I had a lot of watchers on it, so I know what to look for in the future with this style of vase, but I know in the future that I would pay a little bit less for it based on what it went for. So those are the 3 items we're packing. They're nice and small. So this is what I would usually do. I start with paper. We'll start with this vase first. So I'll go ahead and bring some paper over here. So what you want to do is you want to make the item as solid as possible. So the most delicate part of this vase would be the neck, because it's not as thick as the bottom. So I want to make this part match the thickness of this part. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some paper. And by the way, these are all recycled materials. So my sister lives in a giant neighborhood. They have people moving in and out all the time. She gets me these big, huge boxes full of packing paper, and I recycle this. So I don't get these people out here that are so proud of not recycling materials. And I'm like, I am more proud that I recycle these materials, and I would hope that my buyers also recycle the materials. So this is a double layer. I'll just cut it to match the width of the vase a little bit. And I'm going to start wrapping it around just like this to really thicken up that spout. So now that I have that thickened up, now I'm going to wrap it in paper. And I've been doing this burrito method lately, and it's been working really well to keep the thickness of the paper even on the front and the back of the item. So I want to just tack all of this down. Got some tape. Okay, so that's the first layer of this. Now we're gonna do bubble wrap. I have this giant roll of bubble wrap that I use. So for an item this size, I'll start with one and then go from there. Because I have the majority of my thickness on the top, I'm gonna go opposite with the bubble wrap and do the thickness on the side. So thickness on the side, tack it down with some tape. Now, what I've noticed is this side is very well protected and these sides are very well protected, but this only has one layer. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab another piece, cut it, double it, and just get it on that side that needs a little bit more reinforcement. Okay, that's ready for a box. So now I'm gonna go over here to pick a box. So this is a really big box for an item this size, but I'm gonna show you what I do in order to fill the box without adding too much weight. Again, recycled Amazon box. I'm gonna grab this other bin that has these air pillows in them, and I'm gonna fill the box with air pillows. This is going to close the box up, and it's literally air, so it's not gonna add any weight. Okay, after I've done that, I am going to get the item in as much paper as possible like this and shove it down into the box. We'll do a little bit more paper on the side. And then I'm going to add more air pillows. Okay, that's ready to go. As a rule of thumb, you want the box to be bigger on all sides from the item. So this rule is definitely applying here because this is a much bigger box. But that is a rule across any item that you're packaging. So I just tack the sides to give me a handle. And then now I take off any old labels, and labels like this, I'll just take a Sharpie and kind of get rid of it. Now I'm gonna take my measuring and measure the box. 16 by 9 by 11. I'm gonna go into my system. I'm gonna enter in those numbers. Make sure the weight is good, which I usually have a scale here to double check and just make sure my weight is good. So I'll do that now. Yep, weight is good. Everything gets rounded up. So if it's 18.5 or 9.5, you round up, and same with the weight. If the weight is 1.14 or 1 point, whatever, you round up to 2 pounds. So all of that is in there. And then I will click purchase shipping label. And then over here, my printer will label for me. And I stick it on, and that one's ready for shipping. So I'm pretty much gonna repeat the same process for all of these items. Like I said, they're all small items, and there's nothing special beyond what I did here, because there's no large items, there's no glass items, there's no items that have like fragile little parts that are sticking out. So I'm gonna fast forward a little bit so that you can see what's going on. Okay, so that's all the boxes packed and ready to go. Today is Saturday at 2:30, so the post office is already closed. I was gonna say the bank. The bank is closed too, but the post office is already closed, so these packages will go out on Monday. I've already informed all the buyers about that, and they know. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was educational for you and it gave you some ideas on how you can pack your boxes. Again, if you have any ideas on how I can do things better, or if anything that I missed, please let me know. If you have any questions, please let me know in the description box below. Start up the conversation and let me know how you pack your stuff if you are a reseller. So yeah, again, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.